Hey, Josh McGilliard, tell us what St. Baldrick's is. What's going on today?
Well, St. Baldrick's is it's a foundation that raises money for kids with cancer. I think it raises the most money in the United States for childhood cancers other than the U.S. government. And every year in Richmond they have a couple of events. This is the big event at the Irish Festival in Church Hill. And we're all going to go up on stage. All of us have raised about $21,000, and Sports Clips ladies are going to shave our heads. So we stand in solidarity with the children with cancer. So it's a unique event. It's a fun event. And since I can't run 26 miles in the desert and white sands, I figured this might be the second best thing.
I'm Chris Miller. I'm one of the co-organizers for the Church Hill St. Baldrick's.
Excellent. What you guys doing here today?
We have 48 people that have volunteered their time that are going to shave their head, me included. We're going to get up on stage. The Irish Festival has been courteous enough to give us an hour on stage. This will be our, we've been doing it since 2003, and secretly this will top us over $250,000 total since we started in 2003, just for the local Richmond Church Hill group.
Okay, and is this a nationwide organization that, like...
It is. It's St. Baldrick's. It started raising money for Cure for the Search, and then we got so big that we broke it off to a national. I'm just a local volunteer here with my friend Jonathan and Angie and Carl and a few people who will be shaving later today started it here. And collectively, since 2000, they've raised over $100 million, all through volunteers shaving their heads.
My name is Jonathan Hamer. I kind of co-run it with Chris Miller, so do a little bit of the background stuff, and my wife is willing and able to help as well. So, and this will be my 7th year, so I figured I'd do something a little different and do something crazy. So it's coming off, so gotta make a statement.
So you're getting crowned as knight today.
I am.
That is excellent. Can you show us your head? Let's see that. That is fantastic. Very impressive. What you doing here today?
Raise a little money for the kids and getting ready to get my head shaved.
Awesome.
Baldrick's.
Baldrick's is right.
Yep.
You ever been bald before?
Nope.
Nope. Let's see all your beautiful hair that's gonna go soon.
Here it is. What's left of it? I think some just fell out down there.
It's almost time.
Yep.
How do you feel?
Feel pretty good.
Yeah? Not nervous?
I'm gonna have to go to downtown barbershop and go Kojak style after this.
So you can get your turtle wax for Tom.
Yeah, that's right. Turtle wax.
All right, tell me your name, sir. Roy. How old are you, Roy? 8. And I hear you're raising money for St. Baldrick's Foundation.
Yeah.
How much have you raised?
3,100.
Wow. So you're almost the top fundraiser, aren't you?
Yeah.
How did you raise so much money?
Family and friends, they contacted like asked their family members to donate money, and they did. And then they asked
But so family and their friends?
yeah.
Okay, neat. So you're almost beating our Josh here. Josh, how much was your final count?
It's like 3,400 and some change.
And he's at 3,100.
But this guy, I mean, $3,100.
That's impressive.
That is awesome. How old are you?
8 years old.
Golly. Imagine what he raises when he's 35.
I know, he'd probably blow you out of the water, Josh.
Behind me.
right, ladies and gentlemen, from Channel 6, put your hands up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, top of the morning to you. Welcome to the St. Baldrick's Affair here at the Irish Fest. Come on in, gather around. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on out today and enjoying our time here at the Irish Fest. This is, yes. Folks, St. Baldrick's Affair. We're going to get this started. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't we get going right now, and we're going to shave some heads here. How about that? And we're going to talk to some of the folks that have raised some serious money for this event. So why don't we get started right here? All right, Josh, first year you wanted to do this, right?
Well, I wanted to do it for about 3 years, so I finally pulled the trigger this year.
And tell me how much you've raised.
3,400 and some change.
3,400 and some
Woo!
change. Why did you want to do this? Or what compelled you to do it? And who actually helped raise your money?
Well, actually, I work for a great nonprofit organization. It's a healthcare company called Kissito Healthcare, and about 75% of my funds came from Kissito, and the rest from family and friends. But you know, my family, you know, I lost some grandparents to cancer. We have a friend with a small daughter who has a rare blood cancer. And so, you know, it was amazing just to see all the people in the company that were actually touched by cancer in some way. And so that really motivated me to just keep raising money.
Josh, when's the last time you had a haircut like this?
Never.
Never. Nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our man, Josh. He is losing his hair and mane right here. And this guy, you may recognize him from last year. Tell us your name, buddy.
Roy Stitcher.
Roy. Okay, tell these fine folks here today how much you have raised for St. Baldrick's.
$3,100.
$3,100 for him, Mr. Roy. Okay, you ready for this haircut? You had this whole Justin Bieber thing going on, but it's coming off now.
No.
It's not Justin Bieber. Not a Justin Bieber fan. Well, St. Baldrick's last year, ladies and gentlemen, raised $22 million at their events at 804 head shaving events. So far this year alone, they've already raised $17 million at 840 events. This event, St. Baldrick's head shaving event, started in 2003. Well, so far this year, they've raised $22,000 for St. Baldrick's. And that actually pushes them over the $250,000 mark since 2003. So, guys, this guy's very special over here. I wanted to get your name and why you're up here. Cliff Irvin. Thank you. Cliff, I have to ask, and can you tell these fine folks out here how long you have grown your hair, and when's the last time you got a haircut? 91. 1991. He's been growing his hair, ladies and gentlemen, for 20 years. He's going to donate this mane right here. Can I hold it? Look at this. How about that? He's been growing this for 20 years, and he's going to donate this to Locks of Love. And he's not stopping with just the hair on top. He's going to shave the beard as well, right? You're right.
It is finished, Josh McGilliard. How does it feel?
It's cold.
Very cold. It is a cold day today. Of all the days we could have done this month. So how do you feel about what just happened?
It was great, and the fact they had some press out here to make some more awareness happen was awesome. So.
And tell us again why you decided to do this.
Well, you know, my family's been affected by cancer. Like I said before, 85% of my funds were raised by Kissitoans, and it was amazing just to see the outpouring, but it was also really sobering to see how many people in our company have actually been affected by cancer in some way. And so, you know, that just alone was pretty surreal. So anyway, all the hair's gone. I didn't have to run 26.2 miles to do it. And so, until next year.
Awesome. You want to do a spin for us?